We're Becky and Drew. In December 2023, we bought a hoarder house fixer-upper that was hiding a lot of surprises. Let me get you up to speed on the last 2 years and all the work that's next. Inside of the trash, animals, and biohazard, we've uncovered gold, silver, antiques, collectibles, a stamp collection, a coin collection, and a bonus house. All of this hid countless raccoons and their parasites, every species of mold known to be toxic to humans, rotted subfloors, and ruptured plumbing. Outside, the siding had rotted all the way through, letting the outside in, including cats and even more water. The half-acre yard hadn't been touched in over 30 years, and the poison ivy went from the ground to the top of the roof, sealing the windows and doors shut. We demolished what we needed to and took extra time to save all the historic elements, like the Victorian trim, the original oak floors, the things that give it charm, like the light fixtures. Once the air was safe to breathe, we moved into the bedroom. This was the hallway the day we moved in. At that point, we did not have a single room with 4 finished walls, and this was what we called our studio. We didn't have finished floors anywhere, so we painted the subfloor with an odor sealing primer and threw foam squares on it for our crawling baby. We hired someone to do all the exterior work that summer. When we moved in, we had 1 power outlet. There is nothing like living in your fixer-upper to motivate you to work on it. We swung between overwhelmed and highly motivated for 17 months until we finally moved into the rest of the house. We've got drywall and finished floors in the whole house now, except for 4 rooms we haven't started. Starting outside, let me show you the biggest projects left. We want to restore the original Victorian wraparound porch, which wraps from the front of the house to the dining room door. The only pieces left of it are these 2 platforms, which we'd need to connect and then obviously build the whole thing. Let me show you the projects inside. Walking into this finished entryway is a feeling I can't describe. To the right, there's the library that's finished. Still got some projects going in the dining room. The living room is on the right, but I can't show you yet, so let's head down to the basement. We've hired out more jobs this year, and it's made such an impact. The stairs here have been totally replaced because they were soaked in animal urine. The basement is serving as our laundry room, but there's room for more. I actually like the exposed brick down here. It could be an awesome man cave. I think Drew has earned a ping pong table. The ceiling is pretty low. We do talk about finishing the space, but we'd have to dig out the basement to be as deep as the second room down here. Once you step down in here, the ceiling is plenty high enough. We covered the utilities and cleaned this up. What could it be used for? I've never been a basement person, but it is a must to Drew. Okay, when we run back to the first floor, you've already seen the kitchen and the nightmare bathroom. So we'll skip those and head to the next big project. The sunroom. I'm planning checkerboard tile floors in here. And I'm torn between pendant or flush mount lights. The morning light is incredible here, so I'd love to do some sort of little breakfast nook. And then on the right side, we'll have a sectional sofa, some comfy seats, and a coffee table. Perhaps the 2 biggest projects are still upstairs. On the right, we have Drew's office, which is finished. The room you saw at the top of the stairs is our guest room / home gym. I'd like to build built-ins with a Murphy bed on that wall. Continuing down the hallway on the left, we've got Aurora's room, and on the right, Marco's nursery. Next in the hallway is the attic. These stairs were replaced too. I know the ceiling looks low, but I'm 5'8" and I can stand in the lowest points. At the highest part, there was a bedroom up here before. We want to take the framing down to make this all a big room. We have functional windows and skylights through the attic. Tucked in the wall behind me is the biggest space up here. It could make an amazing hidden playroom. In the next video, I'll show you our plans for our bedroom and bathroom before we demolish them. Which project would you do first?